Welcome back. This is the unofficial, official, pre-official first episode of the Ms.AfterHours podcast. Yay! Yes. It is the first episode. I said I was going to start a podcast 2026 to bring something more fun, more conversational, but something else on the internet. If you have been following me already, you already know I had like the Miss thing. We're making a transition into more like an entertainment style content because the content on the internet is so diverse. It's super diverse. Lately, I've been watching a lot of comedy, and I got inspired to create a podcast that would be more fun, more joy, and more conversation with real people, not AI. Okay, so I have a special guest with me today, Melanie. Yeah, hello. This is my cousin Melanie.
Hello, everyone.
She's a young professional, and she's gonna be the special guest on episode 1, 2026, Ms.AfterHours podcast. Okay. All right. So this is not the official stage, but as the podcast grows, we are obviously gonna grow. All right. So we have some topics today. So basically, we just want to talk about basic conversations me and her have, and what we think about the world and ourselves and growing in the world and funny stuff, not funny stuff, whatever. We're just going off the dome because this is the first episode. I'm sure it's gonna grow. Sure, maybe I'll get an official logo. Yeah. All right. So we have some topics. So we have a script here. I think the first one, since we're going into the new year, right? So I think the first one should be what we learned in our early 20s. Now that we're like, oh, this is another year in our 20s, right?
Yes. Yeah. I am turning 27.
Yeah. Melanie's turning 27. I'm already 27.
So I guess we're in our late 20s.
Late 20s. We are for the girls. This is an episode for the girl. We're the girls.
About lessons we learned.
Lessons we learned. Yep, exactly. This podcast is going to be really good if you're in your early 20s because we got the tea. Okay, we got the tea. What did I learn in my early 20s? Man, so this would probably save someone's life, right?
Yeah.
In your early 20s, you're dumb. It's kind of fun to be dumb.
In your early 20s.
Wow. Okay, let's get settled in here. Let's get settled in. So early 20s, I would say anything from, what is early 20s? It's like, early 20s is like 19 to like 25, 24. 24. So we're considering early 20s is 19 to 20. All right, so early 20s. Oh man. Let's take it back. We'll go back to 1920. Oh my gosh. At 19, early 20s, you're dramatic. I was so dramatic in my 1920s. Like when things didn't go my way. Oh man.
It was everybody's problem.
Yeah. Yeah. The same for you?
I think I wouldn't say I was dramatic, but did I make things more dramatic than they used to be? Absolutely. But I wouldn't say that I was overly dramatic in my early 20s. Okay.
So she had a different experience. So in my early 20s, I was really dramatic. I feel like emotionally, like I was pretty dramatic. Like when I didn't get my way. Oh, this is Mari, by the way. This is another special guest we have today. Mari.
Yeah, making it about him.
Yeah, he wants to be on camera today too. We're like, why not? Yeah. So early 20s. I feel like that's one of the number one things. When things didn't go my way, I would just like flip out, like kind of like in a tantrum, like not in a kind of like an adult tantrum, but not really.
Maury, you're gonna have to stop doing whatever you're doing.
No worries, guys. Enjoy the show. You know, he wants to be a show stalker. Okay.
Can you stop doing that, please?
Wow, I edit this out.
Go away. Go away. You lost your privileges.
Yes, well, I'm be doing edits, don't worry. It's all gonna get okay. Yeah. So early 20s. What was Melanie like in her early 20s?
So I was a college student. I was a college freshman, sophomore. I did meet my best friend when I was in my early 20s, so I guess that says something. So I feel like a lot of people say that they meet their best friends like in high school or whatever, but I truly met my best friend in my early 20s, so I wouldn't have met her either if I didn't, move to a different state for college, which I feel like a lot of people...
Early 20 alert. Early 20s, get out of your hometown.
Yeah, get out of your home.
Out of your hometown. If you're in your early 20s, that's the number one thing that you need to do. You can come back later, but get out now. Out now, as soon as you can. Because in your 20s, you have all this energy. You have so much energy.
I agree. It was the best thing I ever did. Do it.
Yeah, so I think for me, what did you say? What was the part that you said?
Do it. Just do it. I met my best friend in my early 20s.
But lessons, or things that they should do, recommendations. Well, if you were talking to one, I do.
You can be stupid, but like make sure you're still being responsible because you can't really escape responsibility anymore because you're like an adult now. So
the earlier you learn to be responsible, the less responsible you get to be. Because it comes kind of like a second nature. Yeah, in my early 20s, I was not responsible, but I had to learn responsibility. And I met a lot of people that were like kind of burdens. Like I met a lot of people that just were burdens, like just had issues, and like I had to meet, like those people showed me why I should be responsible. Because you don't want to be like those people. So the sooner you learn responsibility, the easier it comes to be irresponsible whenever you want. Because you're just like, oh, I'm fine. I'm responsible. I can do whatever I want. Get out of your hometown and try not to be so dramatic in your early 20s. Like, I was so dramatic. Like, I would literally throw tantrums when I didn't get what I want. Like, ugh. All right, so since this is a 2026 that we decided to just start with what we learned in our early 20s. Now that we're approaching like this weird age, but they say that the 30s is the new 20s.
Yeah,
that's what my sister says. I have an older sister. All right, let's talk about social media. Like social media, for me personally, I made an intention to intentionally be less on social media. When you're on TikTok, when you're on these platforms, there's so much. Like, we're oversaturated, I feel like. Don't you agree?
Oh, so yeah. It's so bad how addicted everyone is to social media. And it's really not good for us.
It's not real either. It's not like a real, like, life is like just like, wow. Like, YouTube has really blown up since I've been on, like, since high school, probably when I started watching YouTube. And now it's like, hey, well, everybody can pretty much have a YouTube if you're not afraid to do it, I guess. Or not everybody wants to be on social media. Some people still like private lives. Even me, when my social media, I'm private. I'm not going to put everything out there. Like, some people, props to them. Like, some people, like, put, like they'll have, like, a family, like, children. That's, like, their source of income, I think it's important to, like, have your source of income off social media. Like, I understand. I feel like that should be the main form of income, like, off social media. Versus when we become on social media, then we don't have private lives anymore. Yeah.
I agree with that. It is difficult though, as someone who watches like a lot of YouTube and people just like post their lives on YouTube.
Entire life?
No, that's always my question.
Like everything. If you just film everything, like people that stream, like I understand the streamers.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I want to film and present what I want to present versus being able to turn the camera off versus never being able to turn it off. Yeah. That's what I think. Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about the people that we follow on social media, like when it comes to celebrities, and we were talking about like, oh, I only follow like celebrities that basically say stuff, like have things to say, versus like they like talk to the audience, versus like people that don't. Like just like one example would be like Kim Kardashian, like I feel like she compared to other celebrities don't really engage. Like her whole thing is marketing, but she doesn't really engage with people. It's more like, hey, look at my life.
Look at me, look at me, look at this. And
Yeah.
I will say she has been somewhat involved in doing like the Innocence Project stuff like that. But when it comes to other like positions or even just like speaking her opinion, like she doesn't do that.
Yeah.
She doesn't talk about really what's important to her other than like herself and her family.
Yeah.
So I don't
like, but she's not like talking to people.
Right.
Like there's like she doesn't understand like there's an actual person.
Yeah.
Behind the screen that you're watching. That's why I enjoy like following people that like they talk to people like they'll even like share like what they experience in life, because I think it's like you want to have that level of relatability. I think that's why so many people are getting tired of celebrities now.
Yeah.
Because there's no relatability. Like you don't understand. Like not everybody's living life. Like.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. Celebrities are not relatable.
They're not.
Anymore.
They're not in tune with like common people that value, like have communal value. I guess is how I put it. Yeah. So talking about community. We were talking about how like me and her, we like basically avoid politics completely, and we have like family member that is in that loop of legal things. It's just like it's difficult sometimes to avoid political discussions because like it's just like popping up and it's just like I don't really want to participate in this. Stop shoving it in my face.
Yeah, and it's not even like it's not like I have no knowledge of politics. I somewhat have an idea of what's going on, but like we were talking about, keeping your personal life is like separate. Like really, who do I really want to talk politics with? Honestly, no one.
Yeah,
I don't really care to talk about it. I would rather talk about something that isn't going to make me feel anxious or like not like want to avoid the conversation. Like, let's talk about restaurant.
yeah, I feel like in terms of the news and stuff, like the news will be like a negative, or I feel like the news would be more negative messages than positive messages, and it makes you not want to participate in that. I'm like, bro,
all I hear is
that's another reason why people don't watch the news. I feel like our generation, the younger generation doesn't care. We don't care because we know how like propaganda works. I remember everybody learned that in school. Yeah. So next topic, since we're avoiding politics today. Things that so some restaurants that we enjoyed
in 2025.
In 2025.
I have a long list, to be honest.
You have a long list? So she went to a lot of restaurants.
So, in Chicago, end of January is restaurant week. So a lot of the restaurants do like a lot of like deals. Some of them aren't very good deals, but anyways, they do like special menus or whatever for this week. And so last year for restaurant week, I went to Bar LaRue, which is in Fulton Market. And some people say it's an overrated restaurant, but to me, I love it. I had my favorite dish ever, my favorite dish of the year, which is no longer on their menu, which is tragic. But it was the grilled
Bar
LaRue.
Bar LaRue, I've never been there.
Yeah.
Is that like Italian?
I guess it's like American, I guess. They have like, I wouldn't say it's a French restaurant, but they have some French things on their menu, I guess. But anyways, it was a white fish with mashed potatoes, and they would do like almost like a caramelized onion gravy. It was so
Are you
good.
restaurant girly? So Melanie's a restaurant girly. I don't think I'm like a restaurant girly per se. I enjoy a good coffee shop. I enjoy a coffee shop with the ambiance of the vibe. I feel like I'm more like a drink person, like going to a bar. Food, when it comes to food, is because I know I can make something delicious. But I can't capture like an ambiance. Like I feel like that's for me. It's more like the vibe. I think I go for the vibes versus the food because I can make good food.
It's an interesting take.
Yeah. But you go, would you say, what's like the top, like what's the reasons that you go food? Like
Food.
Food?
Because
food.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what it costs.
Not necessarily. I don't care what it costs.
Okay. You gotta get specific.
I just like good food. And I'm a good cook too, but I appreciate when other people cook for me. And cook really like complex dishes. Or like, you know, sushi. I love sushi, but like I can't make sushi at home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can technically. You gotta buy the ingredients though. Like because people have other recipes all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's nice. Something I do enjoy about social media is like the short form content is like people can quickly give you a recipe. So that's nice.
I think that like Chicago has Michelin star restaurants.
So Chicago's a big restaurant city too.
Well, you know what I found out? That the Michelin star is only in like a certain number of cities. Like it's only
it's in restaurant cities, right? Yeah. So Chicago is like a restaurant city. So there's a lot of restaurants. It's definitely in the culture.
Like some of these Michelin star restaurants where it's like super fancy and it's like $300 per person, and then you still have to buy like a $120 drink pairing.
What?
Like it's gotten a little out of hand, and I have not gone to one. Obviously, I can't really afford that.
I didn't know that,
but I just don't know if it's really worth the hype at all.
Oh, that's probably okay. So that's probably why. Let's try to make it a thing like where people, it's the restaurant culture. So it's the restaurant culture. Yeah. So I'm not really into like a restaurant culture. Like that's not one of my interests. So yeah, you just brought me some awareness about that, about being hip to the restaurant culture.
Yes.
We almost went to a restaurant today, and we were like, we'll go to this one. It was popular, right? So what they're doing now is they're like, if there's a wait, they make you pay like
$10 just to put your name
down. And we were like, screw that, because like,
ow,
no,
you just hit me. So we tried to go to a restaurant today, and to put our name down, they were going to charge us $10, like just to get on the wait list. We're like, no, we're not doing that.
We're like, no, hell no.
So then we found another restaurant to go to.
So we went to another restaurant because you can't underestimate like a mom and pop shop.
Yes.
Don't underestimate your mom and pop shop. You'll find a mom and pop shop that's not doing that restaurant tour bullshit because they're just trying to feed their family. And people, when it's profit over, you know, the quality of your clients, you know, you care about your clients because you want to feed your family. So this is a video too. I'm going to insert this. Go support your mom and pop shops. Go support the small businesses. Small businesses, they kind of blow up and they kind of get like stingy and doing a bunch of stuff. When it's like your clients are kind of like a blessing, so you should appreciate humor. You know.
Yes. Definitely.
Don't fall into the trap of capital.
No, don't charge them $10 just to put their name
on
the wait list when there's like 20 other restaurants nearby that they can go to.
Yeah, there was a bunch of restaurants in the area too, so it's like, why? You just sending your customer away? Like, and there were some seats there, but I don't know if they had to wait. I didn't see anything. But I just thought the whole $10 thing was just unnecessary. You could just put someone on this. Like, but it just goes to show you like how some people think. Like some people are thinking, and how are they moving in that being bad.
Anyways.
But yeah, it goes to show how some people are behaving and handling the economic situation in the world. You know, it's all about how you act in situations, how you want to approach. You know, I think there's always going to be ups and downs. Yeah. I think that's what I think about when it comes to like the economy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to get real like specific about it. Yeah, we could talk about that in another video. Anyway, talking about money. We were talking about earlier today, we were talking about how careers kind of change the way you view the world.
They do. They very much do.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about someone and how they bring up situations that happen in the world because they're in that field of work versus we're not in that field of work. She's in the medical field. I'm back in school. So our view of the world is entirely different because of the different kinds of work we did. Like, I don't know, tell me more about how you view the world with your work in the medical.
I mean, going back, we were talking about our early 20s earlier. I graduated when I was 22 years old from nursing school, and I started working as a nurse immediately. At 22 years old, I'm zipping people up in body bags at 22 years old, which really changed my perspective a lot and made me really not take
I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought you would see like really sick people. I didn't know you were zipping people up like they were in a mortuary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Zip tie their hands.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So you feel like?
Yeah. I mean, of course, you realize you can't take your life and your health for granted, and it makes you want to do better for yourself.
Yep. Is that it about that topic? Okay. So for me, I'm in the physical fitness and health field. So I feel like the way I think about the world. So I think when you're already kind of familiar with the physical fitness, you learn to take responsibility of your own well-being. That I think maybe that can make you a little selfish. It can appear as selfish when you're very into your peace and your mental stability, your physical stability, because a lot of people don't take care of their health. And a lot of people are kind of in a zombie mode. Like they don't realize their habits are like, there's this thing called the compound effect where like your habits are building up. So people don't realize the effect that their habits have on them, and like your habits determine like what you're gonna look like in a few years. Mm-hmm. So that's how I view it when it comes to like health and stuff. So I see that a lot of people, they just don't have like an internal, like I think we all have an internal guidance system, but we don't use it. Like, not everybody uses it. Some people are kind of like not of their internal guidance system, more of that they're a product of the people around them and what people tell them. Yeah. But I feel like I've learned, especially if you're planning on moving away from your hometown, you gain a sense of personal responsibility. Yeah. Because you're in a whole different environment. Your whole world has changed. Don't you agree?
I do.
Yeah, so when you like leave home, you just gain a different perspective of the world. And I think that's why a lot of people travel. Mm-hmm. Because their whole perspective of the world changes.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, I really haven't traveled, so I can't really say. But
yeah, me neither. I haven't really traveled much. Especially, I haven't been traveled outside of the United States. Just inside the United States. But there's some beautiful places in the United States.
No.
Mara, you're doing too much. You're ruining this video.
You're ruining it.
Lost it. I'm definitely making this video like a girl's podcast. I have to come up with a good name. Okay. Yeah, so traveling, when we're talking about traveling and how traveling really opens your perspective up to the world. And personally, I haven't been to much places outside of the U.S., but I really want to. Have you seen any people on social media travel? Did you see any places that you liked?
Oh, there's so many places I want to go. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to Portugal.
Okay, so she wants to go to Europe.
I want to go to Europe.
That's all Europe.
Mm-hmm.
EU, you can get the EU passport. They have those EU passports.
Yep.
Train packages. Me, I kind of want to go. I don't know. I don't care. I kind of want to go to Indonesia, Singapore.
I would like to go to Japan.
Yeah, maybe Japan. And then the final docket today. We were gonna talk about AI. You know, the world is shifting. Get used to it. It's not going anywhere. That's how I feel.
Yeah, but AI, people are relying on AI too much for things, and
it's pretty crazy. I think so. But I use AI. I would say I use AI pretty often, but not to like think, or it can't think for me. No.
I do not use AI. I try to not use it at all. It's a little bit hard.
Really?
When you Google something, you know, the first like thing that appears on Google now is like an AI.
Yeah, you can take it off AI mode.
I need to do that.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know how to do that because I don't like that. I also, it's weird to think that like there's a lot of college students who use AI to like do their homework, which I don't know how I feel about that. And then you can like upload documents to AI, and then AI can like learn from the things you upload, which is kind of scary. And like AI generated images, you can make an image look so different just by using AI.
Yeah, I think the crazy shit is when they're taking like a celebrity's picture, like doing something, like making a video on it. All right, sit down. You need to learn boundaries.
You know. Go lay down. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Anyway. But yeah, I personally like AI. I'm a creative. I've always been creative. So I think the great thing about AI is that it provides you like it helps you kind of diversify in terms of like if you wanted to create subcategories about something, there just could be like a whole bunch of subcategories.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that AI is really cool when it comes to art and stuff. But the only thing I think is bad about the AI art is it makes people not want to create art because it's like dang, well AI can make this in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like if I put all this effort in my work in my creation, it's like damn. Well, if AI could almost replicate it, it's like damn.
And it's like really hard for I think graphic designers especially, because actually I don't remember if someone was telling me this or I like saw a video or a reel or something about this, that someone who was working as a graphic designer designed something and then their boss told them to put it through AI to like make it more appealing and like tell AI to make it more appealing.
Can you imagine going to work and your boss telling you to use AI?
Yikes.
Yeah, it's like the origination, you know, like are things gonna be like it goes to show like authenticity is like it's gonna be very missed.
And one reason I also don't like AI is the effect it's having on our economy. Did you know all the data farms in Illinois for AI? These like AI data farms, how much energy they consume.
Oh, okay.
So it's driving up the price of ComEd. So a lot of people's ComEd bills in the area are skyrocketing because I don't understand too much why we are receiving the benefits of their data farm. Like we're being penalized for their extreme data usage because they're using so much data that they're driving like the price up, because ComEd, I guess, is seeing these data farms use so much energy that they're like, oh, this isn't going to go away, so we're going to jack the price up and make everyone pay a bunch of money.
That's its pros and cons. And we don't actually, like, I don't know, like, I know how to use AI, but I don't know what is the science, what is the computational methods behind AI. So, like, I would have to talk to, like, a software engineer to learn about that. Yeah, an AI engineer. Like, yeah. Oh, a lot of software engineers are being replaced by AI, too, so. It's like, damn. So we'll talk about. I like this topic. I like talking about AI.
I don't, but
you don't.
no.
I like AI. I just think that it has its cons.
It has a lot of cons.
But I think AI is great in creating things. Like we're human beings. Human beings. We were never going. We create things. Like we create tables, and then basically it's having like a tool, an additional tool to create. So that's what I think is awesome. But yeah, there's always the
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah, this was a great episode of our first podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is After Hours. What was your favorite topic that we talked about?
Probably restaurants.
Restaurants. She likes restaurants. I think my favorite topic was. I think my favorite topic was careers.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
I like talking about people's careers. I like knowing what people do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna close out this episode. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna give this a special title. So I think this one's like an intro video for like a target audience. We have a target audience, but it's always best to diversify the audience. I feel
I feel like we talked about a lot of diverse topics.
Yeah. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye, guys. You were being naughty.
I'm gonna edit it and then we'll post it.
You're being naughty. You're being naughty.